sectoral officers on food security climate change. Federal government begins the disbursement of 200 billion naira to over 70 big firms and MSMEs. On the foreign scene, Panama commences repatriation of undocumented migrants. And in sports, Nigeria's goalkeeper Maduka Okoye extends contract with Syria club Udinese. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. As part of a strategy to enhance the capacity of officers in the state civil service, the Ministry of Establishment and Training has commenced a 2-day training program for environmental and agricultural officers. While declaring the training program open, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Establishment and Training, Olubusola Abidakun, noted that the training is apt and timely due to climate change as one of the factors causing food shortage in Nigeria. According to her, the training with the theme Food Security and Climate Change is meant to equip officers with the knowledge and skills needed to develop and implement effective strategies that will protect the state's food security systems and ensure a sustainable future. Abidakun urged participants to embrace sustenance farming and be its advocate, saying it will help participants to have access to fresh farm produce, thereby enabling a healthy lifestyle and ensuring an increase in supply of food in the state. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority has issued a warning to motorists against causing traffic congestion while queuing for fuel at various filling stations and impeding the free movement of other road users. General Manager of LASMA, Laleko Bakari, gave the warning as he deployed additional officers to monitor traffic around fuel stations across the state. Bakari expressed dissatisfaction with the chaotic behavior of some drivers who park carelessly and disrupt the smooth flow of traffic around petrol stations. He reiterated that effective traffic management is essential for achieving a seamless multimodal transportation system in Lagos, while urging the public to make use of LASMA's newly inaugurated toll-free call center on 080-000-527-862 for complaints, comments, and commendations. The Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, has accused the federal government of harassing its leaders. This is as NLC puts its members and affiliates on red alert, threatening a nationwide strike should the police detain its president, Joe Ajaero. The resolution was announced by the deputy president of the union, Adewale Adeyanju, after an emergency meeting of the group's National Executive Council. The NLC said the strike would begin on Tuesday at midnight if anything happens to the president of the Congress. It will be recalled that on Monday, the police summoned Ajaero for investigation of allegations of terrorism, facing treasonable felony and cyber crime. Now to the rest of the stories. 75 major companies will get 1 billion naira single-digit loan disbursement next month, while another 125 billion naira will be given out as loans by the federal government to micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment Doris Uzoka Anite said during a visit to the Cross River State Governor Basi Otu and an interaction with beneficiaries of the presidential grant and prospective beneficiaries of loans to MSMEs. According to Uzoka Anite, it is not just about providing financial support, but about restoring hope, rebuilding lives, and reaffirming the government's commitment to the people contracts it holds with Nigerians. She stressed the government's commitment to transparency and accountability in the program's administration, urging community leaders and civil society organizations to actively participate in monitoring the implementation of the palliative measures. Chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum and Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has congratulated the Yoruba race on Isheshe Day, being celebrated across the 6 southwest states today, August 20. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Bega Koshile, praised the people of the southwest, particularly traditional rulers and traditional religious worshippers, for sustaining and preserving the cultural heritage of the Yoruba people. The governor said, although the world has become a global village with an attendant result in multiculturalism, the Yoruba people have unique culture and traditions that must be preserved for the future generations. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who declared a public holiday today in Lagos to commemorate Isheshe Day, also praised his colleagues for declaring the day a public holiday in their respective states. In celebration of World Traditional Religion Day, member of the Lagos State Assembly representing Oshodi Isolo Constituency 1, Stephen Ogundikpe, has called for greater religious tolerance and peaceful coexistence among followers of different faiths. In a message he signed to commemorate the occasion, Ogundikpe emphasized the importance of fostering harmony and understanding among religious communities in Lagos and across Nigeria. He urged all citizens to embrace diversity and work together towards a more peaceful society, while underscoring the significance of safeguarding cultural heritage and upholding the values of traditions. It will interest you to know that the United Nations designated August 20 as World Traditional Religion Day. In foreign news, Panama has commenced the repatriation of undocumented migrants on flights financed by the United States. The move comes less than 2 months after Jose Molino was sworn in as Panama's president. Molino campaigned as a promise to close the Darien Gap, the dangerous stretch of jungle, which more than 500,000 migrants crossed last year on their way north from South America. The Biden administration said it had agreed to pay for the flights as part of its effort to deter irregular migration. The Darien Gap, an expanse of jungle which straddles Colombia and Panama, is a natural bottleneck for those heading from South to North America. In sport now, Nigeria's goalkeeper Maduka Okoye has signed a contract extension with Syria club Udinese. Okoye has been linked with a move to Inter Milan and Torino this summer, but he renewed his contract, which will see him linked to Udinese until 30th of June 2028. The Nigerian German, who arrived in freely in the summer of 2023, earned himself a leading role during the past season, demonstrating a high standard of performance that made him one of the best performing goalkeepers in the championship. And that's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all of our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that's the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. As part of a strategy to enhance the capacity of officers in the state civil service, the Ministry of Establishment and Training has commenced a 2-day training program for environmental and agricultural officers. 75 major companies will get 1 billion naira single-digit loan disbursement next month, while another 125 billion naira will be given out as loans by the federal government to micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs. We also told you that Panama has commenced the repatriation of undocumented migrants on flight financed by the United States. And finally, in sports, Nigeria's goalkeeper Maduka Okoye has signed a contract extension with 3R club Udinese. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwoporoku. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the